Okay, perfect. I'm guessing Moogie's your brother.
Moogie is my brother, yes.
Moogie's a brother, so I don't think these are at all the right names or anything because we don't know who is in the right spot in the slot
Yeah.
list. But rounding it up, we're going to have Moogie and Seal in the mid lane, both mid lane players. What ranks your brother?
It's a plat versus a masters, but my
Okay.
brother has a lot of ego, and I want his ego to get shattered.
I love that from you. As the younger brother, I love that.
I'm the older brother.
I know, but
Okay,
as a
okay,
younger
yeah.
brother, I love that.
Mhm.
And then we have Salem and Sinnoh in the bot lane, which that's a pretty fair matchup.
Yeah, I cooked the bot lane.
You
I
did
think.
cook
I
them,
think I
and then
cooked the bot
Dew and
lane.
Bryce, who are probably the two least experienced players in this lobby.
And they're gonna be dueling it off in some.
This might work.
I think this is actually cooked really nicely. I think the addition of Andrew helps a lot.
It definitely did help a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and say so. We have a Rengar ban coming out, that's gonna be target ban against Casper because
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he just wants to play Rengar in the jungle. We have a Cassante ban and a Vayne ban, so we're gonna be counter banning, so they can't get a good matchup against the Urgot top. I'm sure.
Oh! And now Kali Seal is on her main role mid, so the Kali ban is gonna come out
Yeah, it gets
straight
banned out
away from blue team.
immediately. And wow, I
Here's
really
the thing:
wanted to see
they
that.
don't know my brother's OTP. It's Annie. He owns every Tibbers plushie.
Your brother's a psychopath.
But they don't know that.
They don't know that.
They know Kali's OTP, obviously,
yeah,
because
who doesn't?
yeah.
Jace ban coming out too. I'm guessing they're really just counter banning against Jasper.
Yeah, probably.
Is that a Graves pick already? I guess Jasper just wants to play Graves.
Gasper
really
wants to play
bad.
marksman.
There's the Urgot. There we
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
Vayne coming out almost immediately for Sinnoh. He is probably the most overpowered character in the game and has been for a really long time. Trundle coming out, maybe. This is what happened last game too. We
That
hovered
gives
it
Droid
and we
a
didn't do it.
lot of carry potential.
It does. Hopefully he gets some good walls.
Oh, I
It's
missed
like
my hat.
May. Oh, I took mine off. I don't know where your hat went. Whatever. Can I double mic? No, it's fucking Echo. Speaking of Echo, I spoke that into existence. Did you guys see that? That was telepathic of me. I said Echo, and they picked Echo immediately. So here's our pick so far. I'm guessing they're going to save the top pick for last, which in my opinion, that's a little dumb. Oh, I guess I could do a R3 so they don't start the bans going. I'm not really sure what I'm expecting here. I'm guessing that we're going to see Salem going to be picking their bot laner, who they want to lane against Varus. I don't know what a good matchup is in the Varus, because I know he's like 70% play right now and super busted. There's
makes
the
sense.
final grave pick.
It makes sense that the ally plane would want to stick on a marksman hero. So I was expecting the Graves of the Kindred to come out.
I guess that's due on some.
Yeah. Yeah, do plays Enchantress, yeah.
There we go. Bryce coming out on the Nautilus. The one character he said he
no.
knew how to play. He's not playing Zillion like he was last game. So now he knows that he just has to play Roadhog and just hook. And I'm 99% sure that's how he figured out about the character. They're banning Seraphine for no reason.
Maybe I don't know why they're...
Sinnoh's in. So Sinnoh's telling them what to ban.
Yeah, I don't know why. That is the real League of Legends coach who has a lot of good ban and draft experience.
A lot of good ban experience.
Yeah.
He had
The
tier 2
Nyla
in
gets
EU.
banned. They're scared
Again.
of... Wait.
I don't understand the process behind
Varus is already picked.
What if it's Varus mid? And we put Seal on Varus, and they did figure out that your brother plays Annie. I think that's not a bad matchup.
How would they figure that out?
U.GG real quick.
Oh, you're so smart.
Yeah.
You're so
anyways.
smart.
So I guess they are still banning for the bot lane. They're not scared of your brother's Annie. I don't know a thing about Annie, though. I do know that they have Tibbers,
Yep. She's got
and I
Tibbers.
played them for Ivern. Please pick Ivern. I'm going to close my eyes, and if it's a lock, that's all I want to see.
Carthage? Pick Ivor! So
Um,
does that mean it's Echo mid, not jungle?
No, they're still picking. That could be Carthage ADC, too.
Okay, so he's looking for an ADC. Wait, is it Varus? Wait, is it Varus top? Or Varus mid, like you said? I mean, if this is an ADC, so it is Varus mid. Okay.
If it's Varus top.
There it is.
There's the Annie
There it
finally coming out for your
is.
brother. I guess he's not afraid of... What? Could it be Kaisa jungle? I swear
Yo,
I heard
what?
Seal say something about that one time.
No way. She's trolling.
I don't know. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. And then there's
Zeri
Zeri, which I
ADC.
know that Salem plays Zeri.
So we know exactly what This
Yes.
Team 1's doing.
Team 1,
No,
we
no,
can't
it's
see.
Vi mid. I guarantee you it's Vi
No,
mid.
it's Vi jungle echo.
It's Seal. Seal loves Vi mid.
Vi
Dude,
mid?
she loves Vi mid, man. I swear to God, it's Vi mid. so Vi mid, Nautilus support, Kaisa ADC, Echo jungle, Varus top. I swear, dude, that's what it is.
Yes.
I swear.
I'm going to go ahead and pick Team 1 for this draft. There's my little prediction here. I'm going to have Dan again winning it over Jazz Goblin, the actual top laner who's in Masters.
Diamond Master or something like that.
That range. So a very respected player. We see some players running back and forth. Hopefully getting some water, which I need to do soon. But yeah, so are you gonna pick team
Oh,
two?
I have to pick team 2. Yeah,
you kind of have to.
Although you picked my brother's team, which is, but like that's
We can
fine.
swap. We can swap.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
I'll go
take a
team
swap.
2.
Okay, yeah, I'm going team
Yeah,
1.
I'll go
one.
team 2. It's fine if my scholarship gets revoked. Please.
Plus you pick team. No, because you stay team 1, don't you, from last round?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I picked team 2 for it overall.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I picked team 1, so
Yeah.
it's
I'll
fine.
say team 2. I'll say team 2.
Yeah. Okay. We can say the same.
There we
That's
go.
fine. I wonder if we're doing like a best 2 of 3.
Oh!
So player can.
Let's go.
A little glitchy, but is that the team right there? I don't think it is.
I don't think it's the whole team, but
No,
it's
it's not.
Droid, Ducio, Rhino, Jazz Goblin, and Senno.
Wow.
So it's a little bit of a mix,
It's a
obviously.
little bit of a mix of
but-
both players. We have both supports coming up there. We have one top lane, we have one jungle, and Sinnoh is playing bot.
Senno is about, yeah.
So I
that's a
think we have
full-
the entirety of Team 2 minus who's their ADC?
Senno's already say.
Who's their mid? Seal.
Seal.
Seal instead of Do. So if we had
Gotcha.
Seal instead of Do up there, and we're going in.
Here we go. This,
Here
I
we go.
really hope
Drum
this
roll.
guy. I told you it was my mid. I knew it. I just knew it.
Wow. I guess the Varus matchup's pretty good in the top lane. It's a
And I-
very overpowered character.
I
so
bet you my brother's never played against my mid.
I guaranteed he hasn't. I want to put money on it that Seal looked up best Annie counter.
No, Seal just plays Vi mid. Like that's something she does in scrims.
I don't watch.
that is something. Whoa! Already both flashes turned it out. Dan gets a huge chunk of damage on a Jazz Goblin, and once again, Dan is controlling this top lane on that Urgot.
Dan is really showing up tonight. He said, I want to only play Urgot, and he's coming out and showing why he only wanted to play Urgot. As the lane goes on, it's going to be harder and harder for Dan to stay alive because Jazz Goblin's going to be able to push it under tower the entire time. But overall, this is looking a lot better than last time.
Yeah, this is. No one's died yet. Which by this point, Team 2 already had 2 deaths, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know what we're doing.
It's a good hook from Rhino.
Great hook
it's
on
on
the
the
Ducio.
Ducio. Senna looking for the burst down onto the Sona. The heal has to be used. And he lives, but just by the skin of his chinny chin chin. Or hair of his chinny chin chin.
Close enough. I got what you were going for there. Good trades coming out from the red side. It's going to hopefully let them push under tower a little bit. But I don't know. The Zeri kind of wants to be in that spot where she's just sitting comfortably under her tower and just farming up to the long game. Because Zeri scales a very large margin. But the scaling for both teams doesn't look bad in the slightest. I think I want to favor the red team scaling slightly more just because the Urgot does fall off later and the Graves falls off a little bit later and stuff like that. But early game, that's where the blue side really wants to help themselves get ahead with this Graves ganking early, with this Urgot getting good trade before the Vayne can outscale him and just do 1,000,000 damage before he even gets touched, especially if he's going AP Vayne. I don't know off the runes though, because I'm not that smart.
I'm very impressed and happy / glad and proud that this matchup is already looking closer.
I agree.
This
I agree.
is because not only has no one died yet, but the gold, the CS is all very even. I mean, besides mid lane, where,
Yeah.
that Annie is lost a lot of CS early, already down 16. Wow.
Wow.
I guess he's eating his words.
He is eating his words.
I can show you that. I can hear. I'll
please-
show
please
Noah.
pull that up. We're gonna get our first gank coming up here. It's gonna be even ganks in the mid and the top side. Sorry, I apologize. Ali playing going in on Jazz Goblin the Vayne there. USSR Robot on Echo coming up top. They're both gonna be recalling those, so both junglers are gonna be making it back. Let's see what this. I'd smurf on these fools. These guys are garbanzo beans. In quotes from Annie Mid, who's currently down 8 CS. Make that 10. Wow.
Yeah. So fighting words coming out from Moogie here, which is why I put him in here, because I've wanted to test him for a while against him, because ever since I met Casper about a year ago, Moogie has always been saying like, yeah, I could easily 1v1 Casper and hold my own in mid lane, and this is the first time I've actually been able to test him, and he's been saying that for about a year.
Yeah.
So it's good to see, but that's also kind of what he does. He likes to rage bait me by saying he's much better. Like, he'll tell me he's better than me at Overwatch and racing.
It's a little brother thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I will say I'm a little more humble. It's actually, I think it's like a canon event. So my brother was playing Overwatch at one point in time with his friends, and he was like, I think I can beat you in a 1v1. And I was like, okay, let's go home and do it. So he went home and did it. He didn't kill me once in TXCXX when we played 3 rounds.
I mean, that's
and he
that's
walked
insane.
out with his head down and his tail tucked in between his legs, and it was the best moment of my entire life.
Yeah, no, last time me and my brother TXCXX, I beat him.
Yeah.
Not by a lot, because it was over spring break last year.
Okay.
So I was a diamond Curio TP.
Yeah.
So it wasn't by a lot, but I did still beat him. And here he is. He is very low, and Seal still has a lot of her health bar. That CS lead is only getting bigger from Seal, but Andrews, or Moogie, I should say, is only down 240 gold. Here comes the flash ulti from Seal. The cease and desist finds the trade, but will die to tower. It's a 1-for-1, as I love the ballsy play there from Seal.
That was awesome. And also on the bot lane, Kaish is going to be picking up 2 kills, which we did miss on Aducio. I'm guessing Bryce has hit some pretty good, Rhino has hit some pretty good hooks there, being able to initiate the fight for the 2v2 onto the Kaisa Zeri. Let's see. Dragon's going to be going up the red side with no contest from blue. Overall, red side's looking stronger this game. The draft looks great from you, and I give you my full applaud to it, really.
Yeah, I'm very happy that we saw the first game was not close at all. And I'm very happy we were able to go back to the drawing board and kind of rework everything, do the couple swaps that we had to, and yeah, I'm really glad everything worked out. And after that trade, Moogie now has his ult up, so that summon Tibber is being used, and this makes this lane much scarier for Seal now.
It does make it scarier, but he already used it, so it's going to be on a little bit of a cooldown now. So I'm guessing that there was a little bit of a trade-off there in mid, maybe R for
Whoa!
R. We have Ali playing coming in, and he's going to be getting dove on by 3 players. They're all walking up. Ali playing going to get melted down here. Tibber's coming up from mid. Maybe a trade here for top in the jungle. Jungle goes down the top. Oh, the Ignite does not get him low enough. Tibber's chasing him out. We have, I don't know who it is. We have Droid going in for the kill. Gets picked off by the Annie. Seal hopefully coming in and finishing this Annie off here in this top lane. Gets it finished. So
what a fight.
Overall, that was great.
So yeah, the fight, these fights are so close too, by the way.
They
So
are.
Jazz Goblin actually started off the fight by killing Dan in that top lane. Here we have a big 2v2 here happening in bot lane. It's super close. Salem able to find the kill on to Seno, finds the 2K to Rhino and completely evens out the score. It was a big gold lead for that red team bot lane, but after that 2K, it's about completely even.
This matchup is cinematic. Can we get like the photo of the absolute cinema on screen? Because wow, this is amazing. Really, the only one-sided thing right now is the mid, but your brother is making it work somehow.
It was also the matchup I knew would be one-sided and did it to him on purpose.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
Yeah.
You kind of have to. You kind of have to, just out of spite.
Exactly, 100%.
Little
Little brother, older brother things. I mean, if you grew up with a brother or sister, I mean, you know. Yeah.
You know. I really want to point this out. We pointed this out before. We are currently almost 8 minutes into the game. Dan has been killed once in his matching CS with the current GM top laner on our red
I don't
team.
think he's not GM. I think he's Diamond.
No, because Seal's Masters and he's higher than Seal.
Oh, did Jazz Cup already hit GM?
He's either Masters or GM.
Okay, because I know for Spring Games Rank he put Diamond, but he might have climbed since
He's
then.
higher, because
Okay,
I know
okay.
he's not, because Seal's Diamond or Masters, and Jazz Goblin's higher than him.
Okay.
Because they said the 2 highest ranked players have to be on the opposite team. That's why we did that.
Gotcha.
Red side going to be pushing under tower. They aren't going to get a play. Actually, the plates are different. I'm pretty sure. I think they do get a plate off of that. Ali playing Diamond, Jazz Goblin under tower. Should just get this kill pretty clean. Jazz Goblin might be picking up one more plate there. Doesn't
Whoa,
pick up one more plate.
450.
Was that a little bit of a shutdown?
Yeah, it's a big shutdown there for Aliplan on Jazz Goblin. Look, you see that completely swings that jungle tide into his favor.
It does.
Droid was up on gold until he got that shutdown there. As you saw, 450 gold. Jazz Goblin did get the plate, so he got some gold in return, but definitely not worth the death as Aliplan looking to solo these Void Grubs now.
Not worth it at all, I'd say. Hopefully with the Void Grubs coming up for the blue side, which is really going to help them a lot, especially in the late game with that Urgot. So Urgot technically is losing lane. He's going to be about down 1k gold overall. But as this game goes on further, he's just going to be a nuance in that top lane, pushing out that top side. And the Vayne does not have the amount of ability to just be able to go walk up there and kite back. Because when the R trades come out later in the game, it's going to be bad matchups for this Vayne later on.
Yeah, and especially you think about the Void Grubs, not only is that Urgot now going to get that true damage applied to tower attacks, but also that Void Might that spawns every so often when you do attack a tower. So that Urgot is just going to become even more of a side lane menace now after his jungler Aliplan was able to secure not one, not two, but all 3 grubs, giving them the biggest buff you can get in the game. Since they took out the double spawn, which I think that was a year ago. It feels recent. I'm pretty sure it was a year ago. It was right after Worlds, I think, right?
You might be right.
Oh, and here comes the dive from Seal, using that cease and desist on the bot lane. Senna looking for the follow-up as well. They're under tower. Seal falls to low health. Seal looking for the kill. Droid's going to find the first kill on this Salem. Seal finds a trade, and it looks like it's a 3 for 2 as this dive works out really, really well, and only one person's able to be traded. Look at this. Go back to top lane. Jazz Goblin finds a solo kill onto Dan, and this game just got much more in favor of that red side.
Red side playing that very, very well. Overall, we have Jazz Goblin winning the 1v1 against Urgot, which we are expecting to happen early on in the game. We're going to have Jasper or Aliplan get a trade on the Rhino there.
You know it's Casper, right?
Have I ever seen Jasper the entire time? I totally meant Casper. I knew it was
That's
Casper.
so funny.
Who's Jasper?
I don't know, man.
Oh my god. I had an old League duo named Jasper.
No way.
I swear that's what it is. My old League bot laner's name was Jasper.
That's so funny.
That's really funny. But Casper, Aliplan, does get the trade on the Rhino there. But overall, red side playing that extremely well. We get the top side trade out for Jazz Goblin, which, you know, not but we have Seal going under tower, roaming down from mid, getting the dive onto the bot side. We have something going on in mid here, maybe looking like a little 2v2 going to be brawling up here for the Annie Graves. We got the Echo and the Graves fighting in the river. Echo going to be kiting that out. Annie walking down. So how's the Timbers in mid though?
Oh, USS Robot, he goes for the engagement. Aliplan. Aliplan backs up because he sees that Moogie is here for backup, but this 1v2 turns into a 1v4. But USS Robot still has Chrono Break online and able to get over the wall. So even though it was a 1v4, he's able to escape with his life, and he's going to kite under his bot lane tower. And it looks like we have somebody TPing as well. I believe that Seal. This is looking to be a full-on fight here, and it is. That Dragon is up bot lane, and we're going to have a full real fight for Dragon.
This is going to be amazing. So the Varus is still going to be top, and he doesn't have TP. So it's just going to be a 4v5 here. Varus might be getting some tower damage, or just the full tower top side. I don't know. That might be the first tower in this entire game, if he does manage to get it. Flash is coming out from the Urgot.
Yeah, here we go, and yeah, they know it's a 4v5. They know they have to back off. Their Varus is finding a trade on the top side of the map, but unfortunately for this red side, they're just going to completely lose the second Dragon here. But they got that first Infernal Drake, I believe that is, so they're not too upset about losing this Ocean Dragon. But it is going to be 1-1 on the Dragon score, and it doesn't look like Varus, doesn't look like Jazz Goblin's able to actually trade that top tower. So I don't know if it was worth it at the end.
I don't think it is, if I'm being completely honest. It does get him a little more ahead in CS, so maybe that's what they're really going for. It is going to be Chemtech Soul overall, so overall, in my opinion, it doesn't really benefit either team. Maybe it benefits the red team. Oh, big pick going down here.
Yeah, it was a 1-for-1 trade, and Rhino now stuck in a 1v2, looking to hook out, but Aliplan is going to find the double kill, but red team able to find at least one in that engage. Here we go, Seal versus Dan in the mid lane. That Urgot trying to get damage onto the Vi. The cease and desist is going to come out from Seal, but Borth just cannot find any damage. Seal has too much life steal, too much livability potential on that Bruiser. I mean, look at the Sundered Sky with 94 stacks. Super, super hard to do damage into that, and unfortunately, Dan's just going to lose it. Very, very one-sided.
Yeah, unfortunately, Dan's not playing the best matchup of this game. Maybe the ego got a little bit boosted coming out of last game, but this Varus is up 2.2k gold. I wouldn't even say it's a CS. I wouldn't even say it's a kills. It's the fact that they had the lane pressure for free during that last fight. They got the turret down. They're going to get the upgraded boots overall and stuff like that. So it is going to be coming out with 2.3k gold advantage. But I think the most impactful player is going to be Seal on Vibe. Doing absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, of course. Currently 6-1, have a 1.4k gold lead. Only second to that 2.2k lead that that her top laner has on that Varus. But I think this blue side definitely scales more. And when it comes to late game, I think that this alley plane on this Graves is going to get very, very scary. And when you combine that with the team fight potential that Crescendo on the Sona has, the potential that this Zeri and Annie can unlock as well, and of course that side lane pressure from the Urgot, even though they're down 3 kills and roughly 3k gold, I think that blue side has so much late game potential that this game is nowhere near over at all, as red team looking for the blue Gromp, or not blue Gromp, wow, what am I saying? The blue buff invade on that top side jungle.
Someone who is a little sneaky on this blue side is going to be Ali playing. He has 1.2k gold up on the enemy Echo and is up so much CS. Already has 2 items, which he's the only character in the game with 2 items. A little bit of a mid-scrimmage going down here.
Yeah, it's going to be a 1v2. Moogie able to find the kill onto League of Legends coach Senna. Looking for the kill onto Rhino as well. Here comes Seal looking to bail her team out. Moogie has to run. Tibbers is still trying to kill Rhino. Let's see if we can cut back down to what's happening. Alley Plane is here. Alley Plane is in the vicinity, so Seal is not able to push for the kill. And Moogie just blatantly kills up the Ball State coach. The future Miami League of Legends player takes out the current Ball State coach.
Wow, Miami League of Legends is not looking that bad here. He is going positive in this final matchup. I mean, realistically, everyone in this matchup is going positive besides for Sinnoh and Dan. The 2 old League of Legends coach and the new League of Legends coach. Funny fact that Dan did coach League of Legends for a little bit. We got 3 people sitting in this bot lane against Jazz Goblin. So I think the lane swapping is going to be coming out here. Jazz Goblin seemingly giving that Urgot the top for free. I'm guessing the Urgot's going to back here after pushing out this wave, and they're going to do a little bit of role swapping, but I'm not sure. They might be looking for a drag fight. I don't know when drags come up, if I'm being completely honest. It doesn't look like it's coming up right now, though.
A minute and 19 seconds, as it took me a while to kind of find that spawner too, but I just want to say once again, actually, I'm not going to say that because the Rift Code is going to be spawned by USS Robot that is going to be in mid lane. Looks like a huge fight is going to break out in mid lane. The Rift Code does connect on the tower. Can Ali play a Moogie kill before it takes it? They do. So the tower, that mid tier 1 tower is going to stay up for the time being. Senno, Rhino, and USS Robot not able to find it. And yeah, once again, I'm so proud of how close this game is actually turning out to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like there's going to be a little bit of top side action with the Vi, looking to maybe get a pick on this Urgot whenever he walks up too aggressively. But Ali Plane's going to be shortly after. I think they do get vision on Ali Plane, so Vi's going to be backing up here and nothing's actually going to happen. But the mid scrimmage might still continue. We've done a lot of role swapping, lane swapping here, which I don't even think that the blue side's really noticed. The blue side's still running their default lanes, and the red side's been moving around a lot. We have the top side for red going bot side. We have the bot side moving up the mid, and we have the mid going up the top. So it is all around lane swapping, and blue side's looking to do the same right now with the Zeri walking mid and the Andy going top. So I guess the role swap is finally coming out here. Lane swap. And the dragon fight's going to be coming up very soon. So let's see if the Annie that walked top, she doesn't have TP, so let's see if she walks down soon. If not, this red side could take this fight 45 in their favor this time instead of last time. And they could go ahead and get the Chem Tech starting up here. So let's see if anyone on the blue side tries to come contest this.
Yeah, red team looking for their second dragon. Of course, the first Chemtech Drake to have spawned, but no, they're actually going to go look for the fight. The Season Assist comes out onto Alley Plane. Borth is able to get the first call on Jazz Goblin. Instead of looking for the trade, does find it. The hook is good. Onto Dan, has to use his flash out. It's a big stun there as 4. I believe that was Crescendo from Ducio. The entire remaining player base of that red side gets stunned there, and they're going to now rotate up to Dragon, but look at top lane. Moogie bursting down that top tower. It's going to be a good trade there for this blue team. 1-for-1 top tower for Dragon if Moogie's able to find this burst down.
I see blue side. Some of them are sitting in these bushes, maybe looking to get a little cheeky pick on someone if they decide to overextend that bot side. We have Salem walking up, hopefully going to get some poke on that Zeri before she gets too dangerous. Mid tower's going to be falling down to the Kai'Sa, getting some gold to the Kai'Sa and the red team. Up 2.3k gold so far. This game is great.
Oh, here we go. Moogie looking for the kill, and Jazz Goblin just can't do anything. Instantly dead from the Annie. Seal's looking for the trade on the mid counterpart. She does find it. It's a 1-for-1, but Moogie just completely dominated a red League of Legends player at Ball State.
Moogie's playing a great game, really. I think they're being a good little role player. In my opinion, the blue side team fight looks a lot rougher than the red side team fight. So in this later fight, it's going to be kind of ugly. So they need to be looking for these solo picks, but they need to make sure it's solo picks because they do have the potential. The Urgot's there, the Annie's there, the Graves is there, but every single time they're getting these solo picks, there's other players with them who are just getting abused off it.
Yeah, I will say red definitely has stronger macro. With Seal, Senno, and Casper on the same side, I probably should have thought of that before and maybe do the swap between Moogie and Seal to give this blue side a little bit more macro, so then you have Ali playing and Seal talking about game plan and not just Ali playing alone, and which is probably what it's going to be. Of course, Salem, Dan, and Moogie can, offer their info as well and what their thoughts are on it, but Ali playing's the only one on this blue side that actually has scrim experience at a high level. So maybe I should have seen that a bit sooner, as everybody on the red side has good scrim experience on League of Legends. Besides, literally everybody besides Rhino on their support, because now that you think about it, I forget who's playing top lane. Jazz Goblin as well is, of course, on the red team. So
Yeah.
I didn't quite think about that, but
maybe we
still
swap
a good
the
game.
top lane for the next time, because the gold lead is 2.6 and the overall goal lead is 3.4, so that would be
smart.
close. That'd be really close. That's just, I don't even know if we're gonna have it next week.
Maybe. I mean, this has been so close. I would love to see another one.
I would love to see another one. I'm just switching things around. It really could go wrong. I don't know if Dan's gonna want to keep playing though. I know he said he didn't want to play too much. We get some sub in?
Yeah, we could definitely get some. Yeah, I'm trying to think a top laner that could be available. Maybe one of the other black roster players. Of course, we already have our red top laner in. Don't know of any other two players, but oh my gosh, Jan gets completely caught off guard by Jazz Goblin. That Bear is going to do a lot of burst damage, as well as Senno falling to low health as well. But USS Robot able to find the first kill, but Jazz Goblin finds a trade onto Moogie, but Moogie is able to find the reverse trade onto Senno, so it's a 2-for-1 on this red side, and they had a 2-kill lead. It's going to extend to a 3-kill lead and a nearly 5k gold lead, as this is becoming super, super dire for this blue side. They got to find something and find it quick.
As I said, Red's doing exactly what I think that they want to be playing for. Playing as a team, looking for these people getting caught off guard. It keeps happening on the blue side. I'm not going to call your brother out, but he's getting caught out a decent amount with his pants down. And same with Dan. They both are.
5 deaths for both of them,
5 deaths for both of them, and I mean, I didn't even look at that. I just, I guess I just have not much game sense. I just knew that was the problem. But all right. But that is what's happening. They're getting caught out a lot, and these solo lanes are by themselves without the team around them. If they have the team around them, could they follow up? Probably not, but it would help their odds significantly. Because your brother is finding good picks whenever he's getting traded. I won't get that. I won't get that twisted.
Yeah, he is positive. So every time he dies, he is finding at least one. But he's down so much CS. Look at that, down 50 CS. But it's not even close to how much CS Jack is down on jungle.
No,
He's down
not.
80 CS to Ali plane.
I will say, as a jungle player myself, whenever you're playing against a better jungle, there's a little bit of a trade here coming up for Dan. Seal. There's going to be 5 players running at Seal.
Wait, this could be what they need, though.
Wait, let's see. Ali playing going to hit the Q on, or that's the E or the W, I'm not sure. Gets the slow, smites on, might get the tower kill, let's see. Oh, wow, that was well played from Ali playing. Gets a little bit of a shutdown there. I'm not too sure how much gold shutdown, but gets a shutdown there. Here we go. We're getting back in the game for blue side.
Yeah, and that's going to give even more gold to this blue side carry. They have to play around their Graves now, who's 2.2k gold above the opposing jungler, and really is going to be the late game menace now, as the most experienced person on that team by far, and the best League of Legends player that we have here at this school. He is definitely going to have to be that carry late game. And look at this. They're going to make the call to go to Baron. It's 3,000 health and ticking. Blue team going to completely take the Baron right from under red team's nose. And they are going to find the trade onto Dragon, which gives them soul point. It's Baron for Dragon. And I'm thinking that honestly,
I'm taking
that's
that
one
trade
for
if I'm
red team,
blue.
I think, because Baron buff expires. It'll be gone in about 2.5 to 3 minutes, I believe it is. But that dragon buff will stay forever, and then it puts the pressure onto that team, onto team one as well. To this next dragon, they have to contest if they don't want to lose the Chemtech Soul.
It all decides if we can see what blue does with this Baron buff. So if blue is pushing these lanes out and getting the gold value that is desperately needed from their team, it's a good trade. I'm taking that 9 times out of 10 if I am that blue side, but it just depends if they're going to be doing anything. So we have the Urgot and the Annie stacking here against the Kaisa and the... we look for a cheeky hook here from Bryce. Let's see. I guess he's too afraid. Vane's going to be coming there. Echo going to the top side. The top side is completely uncontested from both teams. This is not what you want to be doing here for blue team. You're doing really nothing on the map with your Baron buff. So it does overall honestly hurt you. Because like you said, in 4 minutes, there's pressure for you to go fight that last Drake out.
Yeah, they have to push that advantage, and they have to do it before that Baron buff actually runs out. I'm going to look up. Wait, I wonder if I can do this. Just because, you know, I am curious how long Baron buff lasts in League of Legends.
It's like 5 minutes.
And I'm seeing if I can kind of... Okay, I'm trying to use Siri here, and let's see if I'm able to do it cleanly while kind of incorporating it into my cast. And I was right, it is 180 seconds, aka 3 minutes. So they have 3 minutes to do something with this advantage, and what they have to do is they have to take some of these towers off of the map, because since it upgrades your minions, it gets them much more powerful, it allows you to push in farther. They really need to use that to find some towers.
I like what they're doing up here on the top side. They're making it so that Graves is just marking this Vayne, and this Urgot is slowly getting the push out. The Vayne, or not the Vayne, Graves is going to be slowly falling down the mid side. It looks like there's going to be a little fight going on that bot side with the tower dive. We have the Kaisa and the Echo over there. Oh, this Sona is going to get caught out poorly. That's... The flash does get the Echo flash out, but unfortunately goes down. Ali playing here, 2v2 on the bot side. The Annie's getting the flank. It's going to be a 4v3. We have TPs coming up. No, there's no TPs on this blue side to help this out at all. It's a clean 4v3. They're walking into the death trap. The Annie's coming back. The Urgot's going in deep on the Nautilus. So Nautilus gets the hook. We have Ali playing, getting walked down by Seal on the Vi over there. There's a big scrimmage over here with Annie dying. Timber's going to work. They're going to be chasing down the other three with Annie on the lead, taking all this damage for them. No one else gets picked. We have Echo walking too much. Dan out on the Urgot, flashing towards them. Wow, that's really well played from Vayne, getting a snipe on the Graves. They don't have a lot of kill potential now. Dan going to be walking up, getting too aggressive. We have Seal on the Vi coming back to the team fight. Zeri's going to be getting dove on by the Vi. Manages to evade the E, or the Q there. But unfortunately, they do go down, and Red benefits from that deviously. Can't think of a better word there. I apologize. We have Ducio just doing some little trolling over here on the bot lane. Love him to death. But this Dragon's coming up in a minute and 40, and Red just pulled off a heist of a team fight there. They're going to be coming back with so much more gold. We almost have the Vayne, the Vayne with almost 2 items up on the other top lane, which I hate that we did this. I feel so bad. Can we get some, like, I don't know if we have a lot of people watching or not. Can we get some Dan love in the chat, please? Because this hurt. Seeing him go 1-6 as the head of the program is a little embarrassing. I mean, it's a little embarrassing, I'd say. But, you know, Dan's trying his hardest out there. Unfortunately, does get matched up against the red side top. Or the red team top, I apologize. And we have Lucas coming back with the mic.
So my RF mic died.
Yeah.
The AA batteries in them died, and we couldn't find any back there, but I saw an Xbox controller sitting on the desk. So I just took the back off and just took the batteries out of it. So I'm running off of AA Duracells taken out of an Xbox controller. So desperate times call for desperate measures.
Absolutely. You missed a really big team fight there. So it was a 4v5 in the bottom coming out, and red side does steal it away. Getting really good picks on both sides because Dew got caught out extremely early. I just love how there's not a single kill from Dew or Bryce in this game.
I mean, they're the only...
Look at their assists, though. We have 6 and 7 coming out for the bot lane that have never, or the support lane that have never played.
Literally never touched the game, either of them.
No, they have very, very little experience.
Yeah. I guess never is technically not true. They both have exactly 2 games played ever, I think. So, Looks like blue side going to make the early rotate onto this drag as it's spawning in 1 second. They're definitely winning out in the macro here. Aliplane looking to burst it down as quick as he possibly can. He's very fed on Graves. Has that smite as well. Probably should get it done. That's Seal on the Vi, not actually the mid laner. So Seal does not have smite, as you might see most Vi's running. But here we go. It might be a full-on 5v5 team fight, but no. Blue side going to opt to kite. They took the dragon. They got what they wanted. They denied the dragon soul from this red team. They're not going to push it, or they're not going to get greedy and try to push that farther. They're going to take what they got, and now they're going to try and farm up and see what they can do to this gold lead, because they can't play the team fight right now. Down 5.5k gold. They have to look to catch someone off guard. They have to look for mistakes. But Baron spawns in 9 seconds, and this time red team has the map.
I do really like what Blue did there. So as you said, they're not going to be winning these team fights being down this much gold. And just the team comp, honestly, is not favored for them in the slightest in team fighting. But they honestly get highway robbery, just going in there and stealing the Drake and then getting out untouched, completely untouched. But there looks like to be a little bit of a cheeky fight coming out here in the top side for this Baron. We have the Vi all the way down low with no TP. The Kaisa coming back shortly. Blue team looking to start this off soon. We have Moogie going to be scouting. Does get seen by the Kaisa. Let's see how this goes out.
Yeah, once again, blue team finds the space on the map they need. They're going to look to engage this Baron fight, but here is the red team. Jazzgoblin, USS Robot, and Senno all looking to deny this. Blue team does the smart thing. They have to kite out, but crucially, they kill that Rift Scuttler, or River Scuttler, I believe it's called at this point in the game. To actually, they have a lot of vision on this top side of the map now. Half an hour into the game, here we go. They're going to try their chance at Baron one more time. It's a big kill from USS Robot. Uses Chrono Shift to get out of there. The cease and desist connects to Aliplane. They're looking to kill the Graves. They're looking to kill the carry on the blue side. Jazzgoblin finds one. Dando finds a trade. It's winning for red side. Aliplane looking to escape with his life. I don't think he's going to do so. He's looking for the trade. Instantly takes away half of Jazzgoblin's health bar. And wait, Aliplane might go to 1v3. It's not over yet. He finds the kill on Descendo. Rhino hits the hook, but I don't think he has the damage to kill him. If they do, it looked like he could pull it off, but barely. Oh my gosh, by such slim margins. Rhino finds the hook, and Jazzgoblin is able to secure the ace.
Wow. Neither team actually opting for the Baron in that team fight overall. But the fact that Aliplane almost brought that fight back after, I mean, getting slaughtered, honestly. Getting slaughtered with Ducio getting murdered by the Echo very, very fast. And the Zeri dying down before getting much value with her own the slightest. And the fact that Aliplane makes it just 2 people come out of that fight alive and makes it to, they get 0 value from the red side. Besides for just going up 2 kills there, which they already have the gold for. You know, almost everyone's at their full build besides for maybe some supports and close to the ADCs. But overall, that's not terrible if you're the blue side. You know, you're kind of testing some things out. You know the Zeri needs to play a lot safer so she can get value with the ult in the team fights, because that's going to be your team fight ability. Here we go in the mid lane.
Oh, and instantly, Senno is going to get the kill onto Salem, the double kill as well, as Moogie falls in. Red team just completely caught the blue side off guard there, and that might just be the easiest Baron that they can find now, because you thought about how close that last fight was. If blue are down 2 heroes or 2 champions, they're simply not going to be able to fight this. But I think they're looking for more. They're looking for more kills top lane. No, I think they're just looking for tower damage. But yeah, they do burst down this Baron, and I don't think anybody from blue can say anything about it.
No, not at all. And that's exactly what you don't want to do if you're blue. It's exactly what you don't want to do. They were doing the thing that I, you know, my expertise. I said they don't want to get picked off solo, and what did they got picked off solo. Their Annie and their Zeri get caught out, you know, with their pants down in the mid lane, unfortunately. And then Dan does get tower dove on the top lane, trying to protect that top tower when the Baron's going down. But that just stinks. You know, you go down 3 kills, you get a turret getting taken down from red. They actually 2 turrets getting down. And they have the Baron buff now for the next 3 minutes. Let's see what they can do with it. Aliplane getting a fight here and just literally explodes Jazzgoblin. Vi's going to be teleporting onto the ward. Let's see if Aliplane wants to take this fight out. Kaisa are going to get hit. They're going to send that over. We have Moogie coming in the bot lane, and Aliplane is doing so much damage, and Moogie's going to be walking out this. We have the Nautilus coming out from the flank. Let's see if Moogie gets picked out here. Let's see if he can hit the hook. Doesn't even try. I don't really blame him. But wow. The damage from Aliplane, if he's catching you in a 1v1, you're losing that 1v1.
Yeah, it is insane how much this Graves has scaled. 302 CS, 7 kills, 2.6k gold ahead of the Echo on that red team. Aliplane definitely can completely carry this game if he's given the opportunity, but the blue side really have to play for it. It's looking for another fight here in mid. That dragon did just spawn. That's of course going to be the soul if the red team gets it. Soul point if it goes the blue side's way. It's only a 5v4 as the 5th member of this red team is kind of straggling. Both teams can make their rotation down to drag. Aliplane uses that vision plant. They're able to spot out that vision board and get total control of the bot side of the map now. Seal placing a ward on the drag, looking for the engage. It's actually going to be, I believe it's the first kill is going to be Ducio onto USS Robot. The bounty is claimed by the blue side. They're on soul point now. The second kill is going to be from the blue side onto the red team, and it's actually the kill from Aliplane. This is insane. Blue team are flipping the game on its head. They find two, they find the dragon, even though red team had Baron buff.
Wow, the script just got flipped upside down. Red team almost being up 10k gold after that single fight. It's down to just 5k. They cut that gold difference in half, get to soul point, and they're pushing out this mid lane, and they get out of that with 3 easy picks. I want to see blue do more with this. Let's take it top side. Let's take it bot side. Develop this map out more so blue have more chances to win this game.
Yeah, especially you have that Urgot. He doesn't have to be there, but whoa, Chazgoblin finds a kill onto Moogie. So he is able to find at least one trade, but here comes Sentinel. It's a great flash play, finding the 760 gold shutdown. Sentinel was able to trade him out. Aliplane looking for the counter trade. Here comes Dan. No! He's going to fall 2. It's a 2K for the Kaisa and USS Robot. He's looking for more.
Wow, I mean, overall, red team does hold on barely. And then that, yeah, Ducio's going to be a big there. He's 1-6. I mean, that's not that bad.
You got a kill.
He literally got the first pick. Did you see that on the Drake fight? That's so funny. But, I mean, if I'm blue side, I have 67,000 gold in the top. I absolutely love that from them. You know, overall, I think that trade favors the blue side. Absolutely. They get the soul point. They get those 2 towers in the mid. They're getting more map state on their hands. Unfortunately, they do get caught staying a little bit too long. But overall, blue is coming back. We have the Graves now up to 5 items. Maybe going to sell the boots and get to 6 just so he can have that absolute one-shot potential, which he already has. Unfortunately, we do not have augments in this, so he can only have 6 items. He cannot have 7. If you have the augment like we have in some of the other game modes, you could have 7. But again, normal game mode, fortunately, because I do not know the other game modes.
Yeah, and it's kind of the opposite of what we expected, because we expected red team to be better off in the team fights and blue team looking for those picks, but it's the complete opposite. Blue team is really doing well in these blue fights, or in these team fights, playing their macro perfectly, and getting the team fight wins, as you saw on that last dragon play. And it's actually red team that's looking for those sneaky plays, looking for the sneaky kills, as there might be something developing here topside. As Aliplane able to steal the enemy rocks. Dan's up here as well, looking to back up his jungler. But Seal and USS Robot both in the vicinity, and they're just going to have to back up. And it looks like this is the calm before the storm. Next objective, 1.5 minutes and 2 minutes. Very close to each other. We could definitely see a team trading Baron for the Dragon. And no matter what team gets the drag, it is Soul. Yeah. Isn't that insane?
Wow, that is insane. If you look back, I don't know how far back, but it was 1-3 in the Drakes. Chazgoblin going to get picked off here, and that's an amazing pick for him.
100-0.
Just demolished that man. I'm watching like a smolder execute on my screen right now. I mean, every single time Aliplane is getting abilities off on these units, they are gone.
It is
a fight going down the mid here.
Yeah, it's a 5v4 because Chazgoblin got picked off early. Red team are stronger, still 4.3k ahead, so they still have some viability in this fight, to say the least. But down an entire hero, especially being that Varus who is on 11 kills, is going to be very, very tough. But here goes Tibbers out under the tower, looking to kill Seno. 2 players on that red time near side, and it looks like it's just going to be a bunch of damage trade. Blue team's looking for the tower, but here they go. They're going to back off. They're going to rotate to that Baron. That's up in 20 seconds.
That's a really good play from Blue. Blue's just going to be pushing out the map state more, so they have to worry about that mid wave. And they got a really good poke damage on all sides of the red side. So red, they do all have to go back to the base to heal up. But blue, while that's happening, they're getting this vision around this Baron, and they're going to hope to start it as soon as possible. We have Dan being the only one there. Everyone else is going to be going back towards mid, and this is really risky. You know, if you want to start Baron now, then you have to start worrying about the Drake that's coming up in 40 seconds. So it looks like blue side is going to be starting the Baron here in USSR Warbot. The Echo, enemy jungle is going to be standing right by. Let's see what happens.
Oh, this can be so close. USS Robot, he is going to look for the steal. He's going to engage. He used that chrono break to barely live with his life. Rhino able to find a stun on the front line. Borth is down to low health. Moogie's down to 1. Jazz Comet finds the first kill on Ducio. And it looks like we're getting a resurrect here as well, but I don't think it matters. Varus finds 2. The Senno finds 2 as well. Plane able to find 1. He's finding a second. This Graves is taking over, but no, he's not able to pull it off for the blue side. He is going to get shut down. The ace once again comes out from red team, and once again it all rests on Plane's shoulder, but he just can't do enough, unfortunately.
Wow, the burst damage coming down from the red side is so crucial. The Echo and the Vi are getting in there when the team fight starts, and they're blowing up a unit on the other team. This fight, it was the Annie and the Zeri. They get taken out extremely early. Let's see what the red side can do here. So they already have the bot side, what is it called? What's that?
Inhibitor, yes.
They got the bot side inhib, hopefully getting the top side inhib. And then I guess they're not really looking to push out mid. Overall, that fight, though, not much happened. You know, 40 minutes into the game, I'm kind of expecting just one team fight and then it's over. So we do have red going to be walking towards this Drake. But everyone's up. We now have Graves with 6 items, coming with the last one being IE. So now he has that power behind it.
But it looks like this red team is going to be able to secure this Chemtech Soul, but they're not bursting it down quick enough. Only Seal is shooting it, and Rhino now joins in as well. Here we go. Here comes Senno. I believe he had to come back from either being 1 health or respawn, but yes, finally. Red side is able to get that Dragon Soul after having Soul Point for what seems like 20 to 25 minutes at this point. But blue, look how they're playing their cards once again. Okay, you can go Dragon. Guess what? I'm going to go Baron. They're trying to purse it down quick enough, but red team is inbound already, and here comes Senno. He's looking for the early engage, but no, they get it down in time. It's Dragon Soul traded for Baron buff, and blue once again not looking to overextend their advantage, are going to back off. They're going to take the Baron, say thank you, and this game is still close. It's only a 5k gold lead at this point in the game that is almost mute. It is all about how these teams play their macro.
20 minutes ago, it was a 10k gold lead, and I thought this game was going to be completely over. I thought red team had a better team fighting, a little bit of better scaling, but this blue team, and mainly Plane, is putting the work in these team fights. They're making it look close, which honestly, I did not think it was going to be close in the slightest. I thought that this blue side was, if they didn't get ahead early, they weren't going to get ahead late. But somehow making it work out. You know, the red team obviously does have a little bit of advantage, 5k gold, and the map stays a little bit on their side. But we have Drake coming up in 4 minutes. We have Baron coming up in 5 minutes. Blue team needs to play slow and just make sure that they don't get any more value with this Baron, or no longer have the Baron buff because the blue team has it. We need to make sure that they can't do anything onto our towers or get any more inhibitors and just keep our map stable. So we have the Urgot pushing out the bot side.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult for red team to actually find anything here, because not only does blue side have that Baron buff empowering their minions, but it's also the fact that blue team's team fights have been really good so far this map, and if they try to make a play under tower, I think they'll just straight up lose at this point in the game. So they have to play their cards perfectly, and with no objective on the map for 4 minutes, these teams are just going to be looking for picks. There's not going to be a big team fight happening soon because there's nothing to fight over. And looking at the turret state, the turrets, they're very even. I mean, you look at it, all of those outer turrets are actually taken down on that blue side, with only 1 inhib and 1 inhib turret being taken down. Of course, there are still 2 outer turrets still up, or inner turrets, I should say, excuse me, still up for that red side. So there's not a lot that red can actually push for here without taking too big of a risk.
Yeah. Dan actually did a really good play there. It was a little sneaky and it was off the screen. He pushed the bot side out so the inhib turrets, the super minions, are not pushing into the base right now. So it is creating less pressure for the red side. Dan, really well played there. I think he's the mastermind behind this blue side, really the only reason why they're still in this game. Please give me a scholarship. Sorry, I'm coughing. Overall, though, this game is great.
I am so happy. A 43-minute game.
Yeah.
After the first one was a 48-3 knockout, I'm so glad we've gotten something so ridiculously close, closer than most matchups you would see in League of Legends like championships. So I'm really happy that we're seeing something come out here. We might actually see a team fight start to happen here, as it's a lot of damage from Seno onto Moogie. Has to use that Tibbers, has to use that Flash. Two big tools that this Annie will not have for the upcoming team fight if Red choose to push up their advantage. Here we go. Once again to the face cams. We got Cali, we got Ali Plane, we got Seal, we got Rhino, we got Salem. He was locked in, by the way. Salem is hella locked. And then Seno in the bottom right, and Blue down a Flash. They have to back up into their own base.
Pushing backwards, we have the player cans coming up, so I can't see what's going on too much. But they are pushing in. The Baron buff's now over for the blue side. We have objectives coming up in 2 minutes, so blue side hoping to just stay alive here in the long run. Really. That's what they're doing right now. They're just hoping that the towers don't get pushed in. They can't get any more inhibitors, so the pressure isn't coming in that deep. And it's really well played from blue, because this entire time, they're being caught out early before team fights are coming down. But right now, they're not getting caught out. We might have a little scrimmage here coming up in mid very soon, but it looks like the red team's going to back up, which is good from both sides. You don't really want a lot of poke coming down right now. You have a minute 30 until this game probably will be over after that team fight. I don't know. I'm guessing they're both just going to be fighting for Elder, because that's what I would want. A little bit of a flash coming in from Ducio. Going to get a good ultimate out here.
Yeah, here we go. Rhino got stunned a little bit early in this fight and took a big hit of damage, but his team was there to back him up. This is a perfect scenario for like the ultimate fight of macros ever, with Baron up in a minute 26 and Elder Dragon up in a minute and 5. It's not going to be what team has played better up until this point. It's starting right now. What team will play their back row better from now until the end of the game, that will win. Almost the entire first part of this game is going to be completely nullified, but Seal gets caught out completely by 3 members of this blue side. Moogie and Aliplane looking for the kill. Aliplane is on it. Seal forced to flash out, uses that 5Q to get away, and while this was all happening, Seno is able to find a turret on the bot side, but Zeri, oh my gosh, Salem is able to kill USS Robot. And a pick this late in the fight with Baron and Elder coming up with under a minute is devastating for Red, and now Blue can push this advantage with USS Robot not being in the game for another 43 seconds.
That is catastrophic for Red side. So both the objectives are coming up very soon, and they're not going to have their smite for this team fight. If I was the Red team, I'm thinking, do I want to fight for these objectives? Because overall, I'm not going to have the advantage. Let's see what blue team does here. If they're just going to force mid, which, in my opinion, they should be going for one of the objectives right now. Maybe getting a pick on the Vi. The Vi does disengage, and they do have the... Ooh, what's the item called? Guardian Angel still up, so they do have an extra life. Blue team now, walking towards this...
Oh! Rhino gets completely cut out, and Ducio, able to find the kill, gets completely bursted. It's another pick going in favor of this blue side. They're down 5.2k gold. They don't care. They found the picks they need. That Elder Dragon's not going to be on the map for much longer, and blue side, who has defied the odds this game, takes the Elder buff and looking to make a push for the win.
Wow. That damage when they little stun on the Bryce there, that hurt. That hurt. I've never seen that chunky of a Nautilus go down that much HP faster in my entire life. Oh my god, I just noticed that Bryce still has biscuits.
Red team able to find the trade onto Baron, though USS Robot was up in time. So once again, it's Baron traded for Dragon. Both of these teams are so evenly matched that almost every objective has had a good trade on the other side of the map. So it's Baron versus Elder, except the team with that Baron buff has a 5.5k lead, but they are down a Nautilus for at least the next 2 seconds, and it looks like a team fight is up ruin.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
No,
this
World of
game's
Warcraft,
going
not League of Legends.
50, yeah.
Or well, other way around.
This is League of Legends, not World of Warcraft. Let's see what goes on here. You know, when you have this Elder up, you really want to take this fight, especially if they have Baron and you have Elder. You don't want this to go on for longer, because in the long run, the Elder is going to have a little bit more of the value if you're not getting the team fight, because it has a minion buff and a gold buff. So if you have the Elder and you have this extremely brawly team, you want to get in there and start getting brawly.
Yeah, and of course, Elder Buff only lasts for 2.5 minutes. There's only a minute left of that timer. And what it does, it gives the entire blue team extra true damage on all of their attacks and an execute threshold of 25%. So it is an insanely good tool for team fighting. And Rhino might just get executed. No, he's able to flash out there with his life. But Seno does get shut down from the Annie. Here comes the engage from Dan. Chaz Galvin goes golden. USS Robot running for his life. There goes that inhibitor turret. And here we go. Blue team looking to end the game. It's a 5v3. They're going to take the inhib, and they're looking for more.
They're pushing into the Nexus here. 2 picks are down. Red team's starting to fight back here. We have the Echo going in. Immediately gets melted down. Rhino gets obliterated while trying to walk into this team fight. And only 2 people are standing in the way for this blue side going into this Nexus.
USS Robot forced to use that chrono break early. A 5v3 still remains. 40 seconds on the Varus timer. 35 for the Nautilus. But here we go. The engage. And it's not good for the red team. USS Robot is able to find a trade on the Moogie, but they're both going to die. The ace comes out, and they defy all odds, but they get it done in the end. Dan, Ducio, Aliplane, Salem, and I forget who else on the team. Moogie.
Moogie, your brother.
I forgot my brother, but they do it. Down 5k gold. It doesn't matter. I'm still standing up as we're cutting back to me. That game was invigorating.
Holy cinema. That game was amazing. Defied all odds. I think they were down 10k gold around the 20-minute mark and come back still down 4k gold at the end and managed to pull it off with that Elder buff. Ali played, putting the whole team on the back. I hate to say it. Player of the match 1,000,000,000%.
We need an interview. I'm getting Ali playing
Get him over
right
here
now. I actually have the RF mic. I can just roam over to him.
You can just roam
I'm
over.
still talking. Casper, I'm going to interview you. Come over. Come on. We're going to interview you before we end the stream.
Was that the last one?
I think it has to be.
Okay.
The team wants one more. I can't stay for another, so it would be Noah solo casting.
I can.
Here, you can interview him.
Oh, thank you so much.
Casper, give me a little bit of an insight on that game. So it was not looking good for you guys around the 20-minute mark.
No, I agree. We were off to a rough start, but I managed to grab a little bit of a lead myself on the Echo. So I think I was able to drag us a little bit between the early and the mid game.
Yeah.
And then later off, the CC from Annie and Sona were really coming in clutch.
We saw for a second there, it looked like you were going to turn that entire team fight around that Elder there. So your team gets picked off early, your Sona and your Zeri get echoed and Vi just annihilated. And you are walking towards mid 1v3 and you almost kill all 3 of them. What was going through your head?
I don't know. I was really, really, really strong.
Yeah.
Like I was so far ahead. I could basically I could 2-tap every single person on their team.
We were seeing the Sona get some like stuns, and like even a Nautilus was getting literally
he was getting obliterated.
It was hard to watch. I've never seen something like that. You had 6 items. Your IE was the final item. When you guys were going into that last fight and you get the early pick on the Echo in your Nexus, how does that feel? Because you know you get a free Drake, free Elder.
Yeah. I was telling my team, like, just play it slow. We get a free Drake here, and then we also get the pick on, I believe it was Nautilus.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
And then we got 2 picks, and then with Elder, Elder is so strong in the game now. It's basically you can just end.
Do you guys think you had a secret MVP on the team, or do you think you did most of it?
I think Dan had a really rough matchup on top, and he was coming in clutch late game.
He did.
So
he did. He got counterpicked, or I guess the Varus was shortly after.
No, it's disgusting. Disgusting thing Josh has put himself through.
I mean, Dan held his own for playing against a red roster player.
Yeah.
He did not play bad in the slightest.
MVP. I would say Dan MVP.
There you go. Dan MVP. Give him more scholarship is what he's saying. Well, thank you, Casper. I appreciate the interview. I don't know where Lucas ran off to, but
Lucas.
There he is.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. There we go. That was Casper Ali playing the jungle on the Graves. That guy did so much. You know what he said? He said, yeah, at a certain point in the game, I was just able to 2-tap everyone. I was like, you were. We saw, like the Sona coming out, the Sona and the Anti-Sun coming out, and they were just dead after it.
It's crazy. It's actually insane how close of a match we were able to get.
That was so
out
good.
Of 10 random players from across Ball State, one not even going to Ball State, one going to Lakota West High School. And we're able to finally cook with an amazing roster. And I think that is a perfect way to end the stream. There's no 3 certainties in life because, well, Ball State was
Both
going to
Ball
win no
State.
matter what. Yeah.
My team won both.
Your team did 2-0.
I went 2-0.
You did 2-0, yeah.
Man,
So,
oh, man. Are we ending the stream there, or are we going to play one more? Have you
I think
talked
we're
to them?
definitely going to end.
We're gonna
Definitely
end it
gonna
there?
They all look happy. They all look satisfied. And I think I'm happy. I'm satisfied. A little
I'm
bit
extremely
exhausted,
happy,
too.
man.
And
Yeah.
I think I should thank everybody at home for watching this stream. I know it wasn't the EMU battle you might have hoped for, but I'm hoping that this has settled your guys' needs. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Once again, I was Lucas, a.k.a. Lucky, joined by Noah, a.k.a. Noah, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for some Valorant action. Peace.